When I'm waking up in the morning, coming here at college, I'm feeling very excited. I'm studying engineering fabrication. My favorite subject is mathematics and applied engineering technology. No one in my family has studied at the tertiary institution. I was the first. When I get into a class, I'm always very calm and happy, always showing that interest that I need.
Tsepo's story at the Mashishimtivet College, it gives meaning to the investment that we're making in the areas around our operations. The fact that we've created the facility enables him to position himself now to become potentially an artisan and even an engineer.
We are very happy with Glencore. They invested about ±7 million into this state-of-the-art campus. Currently, we've got 904 students. The college is offering a range of engineering-related subjects and also business-related subjects. But with vocational studies, about 70% has to be practical. If you look at my right side here, there are these new classes that they've now recently built. They contributed here about ±5.5 million. They've sponsored some of the students that cannot continue to pay on their own, and they also take them for the work opportunities.
The doggedness, determination, and diligence of the students and the staff here really inspired us to decide on making the next investment in these new classrooms.
Indeed, and it's going to assist us more going forward because we want to prioritize now agriculture and also hospitality and tourism. Next year, we'll have 1,800 students if we introduce these programs. If you look at the economic drivers here, it's mining. Therefore, immediately when students register here, they are thinking about their mines.
I would like to work on the surface mining, a plant manager or an engineer. My dream since I was in grade 10, it was metallurgical engineering. If I will pass all the 7 subjects, then I will go to enroll at the varsity. I prepare every lesson for every subject. My mind always motivates me every day.
Ja, sy doen goed want ek sien dis sy papier as sy kom by my. Sy kom na, ek het met so gekry. Ek voel lekker. Ek lag en my hart is so bewe wat as my kind sy so wys vir my.
With Tsepo, you have got a very focused young man who every time you engage with him, you get so positive.
I also went to a technical college, and I'm very proud of that.
So if you can complete and pass all your 7 subjects, sure, the chances of getting a job are very, very high.
Yeah.
The National Development Plan of the government indicate that as a country, we have got a target of producing 30,000 artisans by 2030. So we are on track and we are on course as a campus to make a contribution there.
I'm studying fitting and machining. It falls under mechanical engineering. I love that it takes all my focus and it builds me, I would say.
Tebogo Mabelani is bridging the divide between male and females in the traditional engineering disciplines. I'm convinced that the drive that she has, she may end up even owning her own engineering company.
I would be a cashier or a cleaner or something if I didn't have had this opportunity. My dream is to inspire and show every woman out there that we can all do every job.
Our investments are first and foremost informed by what we hear from the community. We make investments in enterprise and supplier development where we incubate local entrepreneurs to become business partners of our operations. And there we provide free access to the internet, to printing facilities. There's training that is conducted.
I'm having challenges with the Musafo Trading's business because it's a business that I've inherited from my husband. He sadly passed away last year. We do plant maintenance, which is not my field of work. So I decided to come to the hub and find out how they can assist me to make sure that the business remains sustainable.
The role of the hub in terms of enterprise and supply development is to assist small businesses to increase their operational and financial capacity. Getting a mentor that's going to work with you especially a technical mentor who understands the sector. That is something that we want to dedicate to you. I sit down with the business analyst, and then we come up with more interventions. What you would have now is a needs analysis and a development plan, which is a joint intervention between Glencore and us, Arohapele Capital, is the people that are running the hubs on behalf of Glencore. We have a large network of partners, including government agencies as well, so that we can create an ecosystem where they can get access to tools and information.
The other business that I'm running at Glencore Lion Smelter is Femi Power Supply. It's a female-owned company where we're collecting samples from the plant and delivering them to the lab. I do the driving, the supervision, the management. I was just enrolled for a training program where a group of SMMEs, we received training on finance, on marketing, on how to run the businesses.
There is a large demand for mining companies to be involved in community issues. So if you're looking at the mining charter, as part of their mining licensing, they have to do those initiatives. The hub is Glencore's way of executing their transformation vision.
It's quite beneficial having it around here with a community where most young people want to get into business, and it has improved our quality of living in a way that we can afford to pay school fees for the kids, we can afford to buy new assets for the business and for ourselves as well.
In 2009, Glencore Alloys decided to construct a mining supply park at the cost of 100 million rand here in Steelpoort, because there's an absence of a local infrastructure, and to lower the barriers to entry for local entrepreneurs, specifically black women-owned companies. One of the examples that we are very, very proud of was funded by Glencore at the cost of 6 million rand, and they will now do the sewing and the supply of overalls and other protective equipment. The Bakwena Bamagopa Traditional Council and the community, they are 27% shareholder in the Rowan Vanadium mine and smelter. They've got an investment oversight to make sure that their investment flows through into the community.
The old clinic, it was smaller than this new one. It was having 2 consultations rooms. So the day the doctor is there, it means it will be only 1 consultation room working.
When it rains, in the morning, the roof were leaking. So we will start by cleaning out the water before we work. A lot of drugs were not available due to the fact that we were not having enough storage for medications.
We were approached by the local traditional authority and by the Hosi to explain to us that there's a dire need to replace the old dilapidated asbestos structure. So in 2017, we decided to make an investment of 30 million rand.
Robin Mine is the one who built this clinic, and it handed it to Northwest Province on the 22nd of July 2020. The department is only concentrating on the personnel, staff allocations, drug availability, but with maintenance of infrastructure is done by the mine. We will be seeing 2,500 patients to 5,000 patients in a month. And each sister usually should be seeing plus or minus 30, 40 patients per day.
We are clinicing every month because it's a chronic, and then bana bataya mi ento kodi clinic.
With the new clinic, the pregnant women, they have their site, the children have their own place. We also have an emergency, which is well structured with all the equipment. It is wonderful to work with a pregnant woman. You know, you need to be patient, you need to understand them. If we need a psychologist, the dietitian, they also come, and also the psychiatrist comes. Teamwork, good service, healthy patient.
Working with patients, it needs somebody with a very big heart. who is dedicated to what he's doing.
The mine o tsere karolo e kgolo thata because o ragetse tleliniki ko ntla sports ground o releditse dilo tse dintsi thata mo Bokwenang e leng go tlisetsa bana ba rona mebereko.
Whether it's in healthcare, education, or local infrastructure development, it brings a significant quality of life to our communities.
For me, this environment where I'm working in this 2022 is really making me feel that what I'm called for by God and what I wanted when I was a child is really what I'm seeing right now. It's not a dream, it's the reality.